Beg your pardon. So here we go. Lions and Fighting Knights getting ready to kick it off.
A little confusion on the intros. The girls didn't know to go out to the middle of the court and shake hands.
Yeah, exactly. The alternating NCAA always throws everybody off. So here we go. It will be jumping it up. Madzarevic, Isadora Madzarevic for Lynn, and Melissa Jackson for St. Leo. And the Lions win the tap. And here we go. Right to left go the Lions. And Chachi Guzman, number 2 in the conference in assists this year, running the point for the Lions. Teresa Manigrasso with it, back out top. Now here's Guzman, dips it inside to Connolly. Nice dish inside, and the layup for Kishara Green. She puts St. Leo on the board. It's 2-0. Tori Baker runs the point for Lynn. She's 5th in the conference in assists coming in. Out to the top. Bailey to the hole, misses the layup, and the rebound to Kishara Green. Here come the Lions, already up 2-0 here in the early going. Manigrasso on the far wing, back out top. That's Connolly with it. Now back to the near side. They swing it to Melissa Jackson, back across. Manigrasso dishes down again. Kishara Green throws it up wildly. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with St. Leo. 10 seconds to shoot. Guzman, the sophomore from Miami, went to Monsignor Pace High School. Will inbound it from underneath the basket to our left. Out top, and the jumper by Jackson off the back iron. Rebound to Tyler Tracy of the Fighting Knights. Baker thought about taking the three. Madzarevic up top now. They try to dip it down. Kick ball on Guzman. That'll reset the shot clock.
Madzarevic is from Serbia, and a nice young player. Looks like she played a different type of game over there. Still learning what's going on here. She's a junior.
That's out of bounds. It'll stay with Lynn, 16 to shoot.
But she does handle herself pretty nicely on the floor.
Finished 2nd in the conference in blocks this year. Transferred from a couple different schools.
Well,
Northern Oklahoma College, New Mexico Junior College, finds herself here.
At 6'3", I would hope so. I just look at her and say, yes, ma'am.
One of 2 foreigners on the Lynn roster. Here's a long 3 on the way off the front iron by Baker. Tori Baker with that attempt, and back comes St. Leo up 2-0. Guzman, nice fake, drives and dishes. It gets knocked away, and diving on the floor for it is Zakara Bailey. So she comes up with it, and back come the Fighting Knights. Baker tries to dip it down, and traveling violation on Sharnika McCaddy. 2-0 here in the early going. St. Leo with the early lead. Lynn 0 for their first 2 from the field here. They dip it down inside, and the pass too high and stolen away by Baker. Baker right to the hole, has it stripped. Nice play by Teresa Manigrasso. Manigrasso waits for some help. Far side to Connolly. Back over to Guzman on the skip pass. You were mentioning Connolly, Kevin, earlier. She led the league in rebounding this year. Here she is going straight up to the hole, short off the window and pulled down by Madzarevic. Here comes Lynn. A little slow here in the early going for both of these squads. Still 2-0, coming up on 3 minutes gone by.
Connolly at 5'10", a nice little ball player. Not little at 5'10", but a nice ball player. She's a hustler.
Tough shot by Manigrasso. She was stopped defensively. And back comes Lynn the other way. This is Tori Baker running the point. Tips it down to Madzarevic. Tried the cross-court pass, and it hit the underside of the basket and was stolen away. Here comes Guzman. Back out Manigrasso. Fires a 3. Back iron. Offensive rebound by Green. And back out to St. Leo.
Manigrasso wide open on that.
Instead, she gets it off. And the 3 is no good by Melissa Jackson. Offensive rebound by St. Leo. They're good at that. And the 3 on the second chance opportunity by Chelsea Connolly. And St. Leo leads 5-0.
That's my little secret weapon. I told you about it earlier. She's gonna surprise some people.
5'10" senior from Morganton, North Carolina, went to Freedom High School. Mazurevich, another long J. That one's off the front iron and knocked out of bounds by Tyler Tracy, and that will go over to St. Leo. Substitutions for St. Leo now checking in. Chelsea Williams, number 13, checks in. And Kenara Lewis as well. Lewis and Guzman went to high school with each other at Monsignor Pace. And also checking into the game for the first time, Ashlyn Gross, who had 2 great games against Lynn in the 2 regular season matchups, culminating in 17 points on February 22nd in the 30-point St. Leo win. She's with it in front of the Lynn bench. Connolly down low. Gross thinks about what to do with it, then fires from 15 and scores. Ashlyn Gross with her first points of the game. Sophomore from Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas. And it's now 7-0. That quick 3 ball is short by Tracy, and the Lions come away with it. Gross lobs it down low. Williams catches, recovers, puts it up. No good. Rebound Tracy. Baker played by Guzman at the top of the key. And here's Zakara Bailey, and she dips it down low to Nina Guillaume, who checked in during that last timeout for Lynn. They kick it back out. 3 on the way by McCaddy. Rolls off the front iron, and back comes St. Leo the other way, leading 7-0. We played 5 minutes. Quick pass down low. That is Williams with it, and it's taken away by Zakara Bailey. Another steal. She led the team in steals this year, as well as being their leading scorer. She's out on the wing here, but with the ball out top for Lynn is McCaddy. She finds Guillaume. They get it out to Baker. She fires a 3. That's off the window. And, oh, boy, looked like that was Guillaume with a tough fall there. 3 ball on the way back the other way. That one is short by Ashlyn Gross, and another rebound by Lynn. And a timeout taken by Nikki Washington with 14-17 to play in the first half. Lynn still looking for their first points of the game, trailing St. Leo 7-0 here in the early going. Jeff Sharon, Kevin Baldinger with you here from Kissimmee at Stilton Spurs Arena.
Looked like I think Coach Washington called that out to kind of relax her team a little bit, because the last couple of minutes here, we did get a little sloppy ball.
They're sloppy, and they seem to be pressing a little bit. And it's almost like football. It's like you're not on the board yet, and you're trying so hard to get something up there, you know?
And, so I think that's what's happening. And Coach Washington wants to settle her team down a little bit and let them know, hey, look, we're down, but we're not out.
Yeah,
okay? It's early.
Exactly. Well, right now, when you look at the stats, St. Leo 3 of 11 from the field. Lynn 0 for 7. You'd think that may have been a bit of a missed opportunity here for St. Leo to try and jump out a little bit more than they have, but they're not shooting particularly well at this point.
I look for Tyler Tracy to probably, once she gets warmed up, she should get and gets going. I think she's going to be a surprise weapon. I got to see her a few times when she was in high school.
Right.
So, because I follow a lot of high school basketball. I follow a lot of high school sports. And I got to see her a few times, and a number of these other girls as well that play in Florida. But Tracy from the Sarasota area.
Yep, went to Sarasota High School.
Needs some time. I think once she gets going, she can be a threat on the offense.
And Zakara Bailey out of the timeout gets the layup and puts Lynn on the board, the Nova High School graduate. But right back down the other end, Chelsea Williams gets the basket for St. Leo, and it's 9-2 here as we pass through the 14-minute mark of the first half. Like to see Bailey get aggressive. She goes right to the hole again. She gets blocked by Williams. It's out of bounds, and it will stay with the Fighting Knights. And back into the fray comes Teresa Manigrasso, the New Jersey native. She replaces Chelsea Connolly for the Lions.
And Williams never left the ground on that block. She
Yeah.
just put her hands up.
Tiffany Carrison, who checked in during the timeout, will inbound. She's a Jones High School graduate from
That's
Orlando.
Right here in Orlando.
And she fires a 3 from the far side, in and out, and the rebound corralled over there by Chelsea Williams. And back comes St. Leo quickly up the floor. Lewis fires. That one's short. And the rebound to Nina Guillaume, Colonial High School graduate, another Orlando product for Lynn. Carrison with the pull-up, and she scores. It's 9-4 now. Lynn trailing St. Leo. Coming up on 7 minutes gone by in the first half.
Carrison is a good defensive player. She's a hustler, and her hands are always active on defense.
And Guillaume gets the steal there for Lynn. Back come the Fighting Knights. Baker dishes down low, and Tyler Tracy puts it up. Doesn't get the roll. Offensive rebound. Put back, no. Blocked, and we got a foul. Nice job by Nina Guillaume, the 5'10 freshman from Colonial High School, forcing the action, getting to the offensive boards, and she will step to the line. Foul is called on Ashlyn Gross. That's her first, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the first team foul called in the game. We played more than 7 minutes at this point. Guillaume hits the first free throw. We got some substitutions. It will be Modzarevich checking in for Lynn, and Jackson and Green checking back in for St. Leo.
Yeah, unlike many of the scoreboards around, we have to look straight up and strain our neck to see the scoreboard over the center. But we do have an advantage at the table directly across from us. We do have the team fouls and everything right there on the table for us.
Guillaume knocks them both down. It's 9-6. Three ball on the way, no good by Lewis. And offensive rebound, Guzman thought about a no-look pass, but it was taken away. Nina Guillaume very active here in the early going for the Lynn Fighting Knights. Tori Baker, Dillard High School graduate. Back to Guillaume. Now here's that's Carrison with it. Carrison drives in, pull up Jay in front of a double team. That's no good. Offensive rebound, put back, and a loose ball foul is called. It will be on Lynn. Let's see who they call it.
It's 21.
Yeah, Nina Guillaume. That's her first. And checking in for the Lions now, Aaron Higgins.
Carrison comes from the Jones High School program that this year was for the longest time, was one of the top programs in the state.
Connolly also back in there for St. Leo. They swing it around. That's Manigrasso with it. Ooh, almost walked with it. Back cross court to Connolly. Top of the key, drive, and unable to dish is Melissa Jackson. It's out of bounds. Back it goes to Lynn. And that takes us to immediate timeout with 11:49 to play here in the first half. 9-6, St. almost wanting to say St. Louis. St. Leo with the lead over Lynn.
That's okay. We'll all get used to it. It'll all work out. It all washes out in the end, I think we're seeing a little bit more aggressiveness from Lynn.
Yes, particularly on the defensive end.
And Carrison, again, one of those people from Jones High School right here in the Orlando, not here because we're in Kissimmee, but right here in Central Florida.
Not far from here.
Right up the road, basically. And a very well-coached team over there at Jones, and a very aggressive team. And again, as I mentioned, they were one of the top teams in the state for the longest time. In their classification, actually in girls basketball. And, she comes from that kind of a program, and as a sophomore, they've got a little bit, she's got some time that Nikki Washington can mold her into what she wants her to be. She's already a good player.
And we'll see what happens here. She's still out there, along with Baker. That's the backcourt right now for Lynn as we come back from the timeout, trailing 9-6. Driving in and scoring again, Nina Guillaume, who averaged 4.5 points per game this season. But she has 4 here in the early going, and it's 9-8. That jumper is off, and another rebound to Tyler Tracy. Back comes Lynn, down by 1. 3 ball on the way, and good by the center, Isadora Modzarevich, the 6'3 junior from Serbia, knocks down a 3, and suddenly Lynn is up 11-9.
Isn't that European basketball?
Well, your big people got to step out and shoot, right? Not bad to see from a 6'3 big. Jumper on the way, and that one rattles off for Aaron Higgins, but St. Leo with the offensive glass. Manigrasso pulls up, nice move, and she knocks that one down. We're tied at 11.
Well, I told you before, the Europeans play a different style of game, and she is that European style player. whether it's men or women, that's the way she plays, and she's good from the outside.
Modzerevic has it again, sort of a point center at that point, but you got it back over to Baker. By the way, that field goal was Manigrasso's first with under 11 minutes to play in the first half. Higgins again inside. Boy, is she, or excuse me, I beg your pardon, that's Guillaume inside again. She's got 6. She leads all scorers, and she's up above her season average right now, 13-11. Lynn with the lead here against St. Leo. Coming up on the 10-minute mark. They drop it down low. Swing it to Manigrasso. She drives in amongst the trees. Basket is good, and the foul. Teresa Manigrasso doing what she does best. The 5'8 senior from Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. And she will go to the line with exactly 10 minutes to go in this first half. Chance for a three-point play.
Penetrating and making things happen. That's Manigrasso's the way she plays. She makes things happen.
Guzman checks in for Jackson for St. Leo. And Zakara Bailey is back in the game as well for Lynn.
She replaces Guillaume.
And I think McCaddy also checked in during that last timeout. Manigrasso knocks down the free throw. She's got 5 to lead the Lions. And it's now 14-13, St. Leo with the lead. Modzerevic back out top, and the looked to get the pass back, and there was nobody home. Back comes Manigrasso the other way. Nice dish on the break to Guzman, and the layup is good.
Well-run play. Very well run.
Textbook fast break, 16-13 now, Lions with the lead. This is Bailey with it out top. Drives in, stopped by a double, has to kick it back out. Good thing Modzerevic is 6'3", otherwise that would have been a backcourt. Baker. She has a pick out there, decides not to use it, gets it over to Carrison, who stops and pops it back to Baker. She's going to fire a 3. Oh, it was knocked out of her hands right before the shot clock buzzer went off. Back ahead, Manigrasso on the break, and she lays it in again. Manigrasso heating up. She's got 7, and it's 18-13, Lynn with the lead.
She faked Carrison right out there with the
Beg your pardon, St. Leo with the lead. Sorry, Kevin.
She had used a head fake.
Beautiful job on these on the break so far that St. Leo's been doing. They're going to have a couple substitutions here in just a moment. We're under the 9-minute mark. They cross it over to Modzerevic at the top of the key. Dips it down low. That's McCaddy trying to back down. Nice move inside, and she banks it up and in. Sharnika McCaddy from Palm Beach Lakes High School, transferred over to Lynn from Palm Beach State. That's her first points of the game, and it's 18-15. St. Leo still with the lead. Manigrasso over to Aaron Higgins. They swing it around to Connolly. Back to Higgins, short jumper. That one rattles out, and Modzerevic with the board. 8 minutes to play in this first half of action. First game of the women's basketball tournament here, Sunshine State Conference. 3-ball on the way, and that one is good for Tiffany Carrison. The sophomore from Jones High School knocks it down, and we're tied at 18 apiece. Carrison's got 5. Connolly misses on that short J, and the rebound to McCaddy.
Looks like Lynn right now is counting on their 2 Orlando girls to get them through this game.
Rise and fire again, Tiffany Carrison. She has heated up in this game. She's got 7 now on 3 of 5 from the floor, and a timeout taken by St. Leo as they suddenly trail once again, 20-18. Nikki Jesse wants to talk it over.
It's a good move by Nikki Jesse right now because, like Nikki Washington earlier, called the timeout, settled her team down, said, look, we're down by 7, but we're not out of it. And you see they're only down by, what are we at now? I was looking at the wrong screen.
Now they're down. Well, they're down 2 now with 7:24 to play.
Yeah, I'm looking at another screen where they're down by a little bit more. But anyway, we're down by 2 now because Nikki Washington settled her team down, got their heads back in the game, had them relax, and they came on and played well. They started running away with it a little bit there. They're starting to make a move. So Nikki Jesse now decides, okay, girls, let's settle down. Let's get our act together. We're better than this, and we're going to move on. I mentioned the Orlando girls, Guillaume and Harrison, Colonial High School, where Guillaume is from, also another good program, a very good program, another well-coached program. We're seeing a lot more of that in women's basketball at the lower level, and we're developing a lot better women players.
The rising tide is lifting all the boats in Orlando women's basketball at the high school level. So back we go. St. Leo with the ball, 7:24 to play here in the first half. It's 20-18. Lynn with the lead. Chachi Guzman, the Miami product. That ball is out of bounds. It will stay with St. Leo, and inbounding it will be Chelsea Connolly. The league's leading rebounder this year is Connolly. Guzman back to Connolly. Thought about the three, but a nice pass inside, and the layup for Chelsea Williams. And Williams has 4. It is 20 all here in the first half. 7 minutes left.
As we watch these girls play, you see well-disciplined athletes on the St. Leo team.
Out top, Modzarevich dips it down low. McCaddy puts it on the floor, kicks it back out. Tracy tried to find a cutting Bailey. It was cut off, and back comes Guzman the other way. Nearly walked with it. Dumps it over to Manigrasso, who gets the roll again. Teresa Manigrasso has 9 points on 4 of 6 shooting, and St. Leo takes a 22-20 lead on Lynn. Modzarevich at the top of the key, and they seem to run that offense through her at the top quite a bit here. Back over to their leading scorer, that's Zakara Bailey out of Nova High School in Davie, Florida. Drops it down to Sharnika McCaddy. She kicks it back out. It's Carrison. They find Modzarevich. She fires a 3. That one's off. And the long rebound out to St. Leo and Ashlyn Gross, and she drives straight to the hole, and we have a whistle and an offensive foul on Ashlyn Gross. And that will turn the ball over to Lynn.
And one of the problems with shooting that 3 is the fact that they give up, if they miss, they give up the fast break on the other side.
Jackson into the game for St. Leo. Baker checks in for Lynn. Shooting stats right now, St. Leo shooting 42%. Lynn has jumped up to 36%. They are 8 of 22 after they missed their first 7. Not a lot of fouls called in this game, 2 each.
So thus far, and like the last game, very well ref games. The refs letting them play.
Yep, you guys settle it. This is Tyler Tracy. Gets it back out to Bailey, back over to Baker. Baker with 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to McCaddy, got to put it up with 2 to shoot. And that's off the back iron. Connolly pulls it down, gets it out to Guzman. Back comes St. Leo running with it. They kick it near side. Melissa Jackson back to Connolly. Manigrasso for 3. That's good. Bottom of the net for Teresa Manigrasso. She's got 12. She's the first player in double figures in this game. It's 25-20. St. Leo with the lead. Manigrasso, a 37% three-point shooter. She's 5 of 7 from the field in this game. Nice move by Tracy, but she can't finish it off. Rebound to St. Leo. Back comes Manigrasso again. They dip it to Connolly. She pulls back. Williams turns, left-hand hook. Nice. Chelsea Williams. She's got 6. And St. Leo.
Lynn has got to tighten up on their inside defense.
Bailey's 3 is off. It's a 9-0 run for St. Leo and make it 11-0 as Manigrasso gets down court. She has 14 points. It's 29-20. Lynn jumping out again. We've seen a game of runs here, Kevin. Both teams getting their respective runs on, and St. Leo currently on an 11-0 spurt. Bailey to Modzarevich. That's a long 3, and that's good. That breaks the run. And the second 3 for Modzarevich. She's got 6, and it's 29-23. That breaks the 11-0 run. Coming up on 4 minutes to play in the first half. Near side, Guzman. She'll fire a 3. Can't answer. Offensive rebound to Jackson. Guzman dips and knocks it into Williams, who makes a nice move on the baseline. And Chelsea Williams, 5th in the conference in scoring, makes it 31-23.
Lynn giving up too many easy points in the paint right now.
Yeah, they are not a very good rebounding team, Lynn is. An offensive rebound, however, right there by Bailey, and she makes me look kind of foolish by getting that offensive rebound and put back, 31-25. Manigrasso. Boy, that jumper is pure. That one rattled in and out. Back come the Fighting Knights. Tori Baker back to Modzarevich. She's short that time on the three. Air ball, and it goes over to St. Leo. And that'll take us to the media timeout as Kishara Green will check in for St. Leo. 3:11 left to play in this first half. And it's the St. Leo Lions leading the Lynn Fighting Knights 31-25.
Let's take a break here on the SSC Broadcasting Network. We'll be back in just a second.
Be sure to follow the Sunshine State Conference on Facebook and on Twitter. SSC, that's capital B, number 2, SSC.
At Silver Spurs Arena in Kissimmee, or Osceola Heritage Park, for game number 2 of the Sunshine State Conference Basketball Tournament. It's the number 4 seeded St. Leo Lions with a 31-25 lead over the number 7 seeded Lynn Fighting Knights. St. Leo will have the ball. 14 points for Teresa Manigrasso to lead all scorers for the Lions. 7 points for Tiffany Carrison to lead Lynn here in the early going. St. Leo shooting 47% from the field. There's Manigrasso with it, head fake, and then goes cross court to Connolly. The entry pass to Green. She kicks it out back to Manigrasso, who is short on that three. And the rebound to Tyler Tracy of the Fighting Knights, and she brings it up. Tori Baker, played by Guzman. That's Anna Ozalina, who checked in during the last time out for the first time, wearing number 22 for Lynn. Tracy met by a double team, and she draws the block. And that foul will be on number 20, Melissa Jackson, the junior from Lyon, France. And that's her first and the third team foul, with 2:32 left to play here in the first half, and Tyler Tracy will step to the line where she is a 74% free throw shooter. She hits the first. That's her first points of the game. Tracy, Ozalina, McCaddy, Baker, and Bailey on the floor for Lynn. Guzman, Manigrasso, Jackson, Connolly, and Green in for St. Leo. Tracy hits them both, and it's 31-27 St. Leo with the lead and the ball. Manigrasso's pass is stolen away. Back comes Baker the other way for Lynn. She dishes off to Bailey, who's stripped. No foul, and back comes St. Leo the other way. 31-27, they lead. Quick pass down low, and that one was deflected out. And it will stay with St. Leo. 24 seconds to shoot, 2:08 left in the first half. They quickly get it down low to Connolly. She goes up and misses, and the rebound to Sharnika McCaddy.
Connolly is an aggressive player underneath the boards.
And Baker looked like she dribbled it off her foot. Manigrasso is all by herself. She's blocked, but we have a foul. Nice job by Bailey getting back and trying to prevent the layup.
Another aggressive player in Manigrasso. I mean, she just...
Yeah. That foul on Bailey is her first, and it'll be Manigrasso stepping to the line. She's 6 of 10, 14 points in this game. She hits the first one. Checking in for St. Leo will be Ashlyn Gross and Kenara Lewis, replacing Connolly and Melissa Jackson.
We're going to miss Teresa next year when she's gone.
Yeah. 5'8" senior from Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. Went to St. John Vianney High School over by Old Bridge. She knocks that one down. So Manigrasso has 16 points to lead all scorers, and St. Leo leads 33-27. 1:45 left to play first half.
See, my kids went to St. John Vianney as well, but not in
that
New
one.
Jersey. They went to the one right up here in Orlando.
Tyler Tracy misses that hook shot, and back comes St. Leo the other way. They go near side to Lewis, to Guzman, back to Manigrasso. Ooh, thought about the three, pulled it back. Instead, Tracy with a nice play to try and disrupt that pass. Nearly was able to save it, but St. Leo will hang on to it with 20 to shoot, 126.
Although my kids didn't go to the same school. You did go to the same school as a couple of
That's
players.
right, as Zakara Bailey. That's correct. Of course, she and I are separated by about 13 years, but...
Oh, so what?
The drive by Lewis. She gets caught in the corner. There's a double-team trap. Nice play by Gross to save it. Guzman with 9 to shoot. St. Leo out of their sorts a little bit. Cross-court pass to Lewis. She jumps in, and that one's deflected out. It will stay with St. Leo, but they only have 3 seconds to shoot. 1:09 on the clock.
Yeah, that pass to Williams, I think Williams thought it was going to be a shot, and hit her in the chest and wasn't expecting the ball.
Guzman over to Lewis. She'll fire immediately. It's no good and no violation because Lynn was able to get the rebound. So with 1 minute left to play, Lynn down 6. They've come back from a couple of deficits in this game. We'll see if they can do it again here in the final moments of the first half. Tori Baker. Top to McCaddy. Back to Bailey. They go down low to Tyler Tracy. Her shot is no good. And back comes St. Leo, under 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Manigrasso to Guzman. Williams down low. Nice move. She lays it in.
Another basket in the paint. They've got to tighten up that defense down low.
Chelsea Williams is 5 of 6 from the field. She's got 10 points. It's 35-27. St. Leo with the lead. McCaddy fires a fadeaway. That's good. Nice shot by Sharnika McCaddy, the 6-foot-tall junior from West Palm Beach. She has 4, and it's 35-29. 10 seconds left to play. First half shot clock is off. Lewis to Guzman, 5 seconds. Manigrasso fires a 3. Rainbow no good with 1 second, and they can't get a shot off to end the first half. So St. Leo jumped out a couple times on Lynn, but the Fighting Knights hanging around here after 1 half of play. Your score, 35-29. St. Leo with the lead over Lynn here in...
And coaching can make a difference
Yes.
because they're coached by a dynamic personality in Coach Washington, and it can make a difference. Plus, I think, too, that this team has been, I don't want to say humiliated by St. Leo the past 2 games. So they're coming on, they have something to prove.
Lost the 2 games in the regular season by a combined 58 points, but they're down only 6 to start the second half, and here we go with Lynn in the blue uniforms traveling right to left, and this is Zakara Bailey, the Nova Titan, in, and she misses the layup, and the rebound to Manigrasso. Teresa Manigrasso, the senior for St. Leo, who leads all scorers with 16 points on 6 of 11 shooting here as we start the second half. St. Leo working it around the horn, the skip pass to Manigrasso, near side to Guzman, and now it's back over to Melissa Jackson. It's Jackson, Connolly, Manigrasso, Guzman, and Green in the lineup for St. Leo, and that's Keshara Green with the layup to give St. Leo a 37-29 lead. Starters out there to start the second half for Lynn. It's Bailey, Modzarevich, Baker, McCaddy, and Tracy. Modzarevich over to McCaddy. She drives in, dishes it to Tracy. Tough move, triple team, but she's fouled on the way up.
I want to thank Victor Anderson, our water boy, for today.
I want to thank Victor, too. He helped fill me up over here.
Well, while you were doing all that talking, I was reaching behind us and grabbing our water that he was handing me. So.
Foul on Connolly is her first, and that will put Tracy at the line. She has 2 points, both of them coming at the line. She misses the first foul shot. Nikki Washington, the head coach at Lynn in her 5th year, won the title in 2010.
Pulls Zakara Bailey off to the side there during that foul shot, giving her some advice.
As Taylor makes 1 out of 2, it's 37-30. St. Leo with the lead and the ball. 1 minute gone by in the second half. And that ball is stripped but recovered, and a nice dish down low to Manigrasso, but she can't handle it, and Tracy's able to come out of there. Here's Bailey. McCaddy
Whoa.
Kicks it back over. Modzarevich recovers, fires a three, and splash. That's her third three of the game, and the 6'3" Serbian pulls Lynn within 4, 37-33.
And that could be the difference in this game. If they can continue that, they're going to be okay. They're going to keep it close.
Connolly over to Jackson. Jackson to Guzman. Thought about taking the drive, then backed it back out. 2-3 zone for Lynn. How about that defensive adjustment? Now they have Modzarevich inside, anchoring that 2-3 zone. Connolly has to pull up. It's no good. Offensive rebound to Kishara Green. Defensive rebounding, something that Lynn struggles with this season, as they were last in the league in rebounding defense. 2 minutes gone by in the second half. And St. Leo up by 4. Guzman cross-court pass to Manigrasso. 3 on the way, and that's good. Teresa Manigrasso has 19 points. That's her second 3 of the game. It's 40-33. St. Leo back on top by 7.
I would still rather see Lynn give up that shot than giving up those points in the paint, because the points in the paint are the ones that are going to hurt them the most.
St. Leo working a little man-to-man defense now to start the second half of play. Here's Tracy back out to Baker. She drives in. Nice dish down low, and the layup to Sharnika McCaddy. McCaddy has 6 points, and it's now 40-35. St. Leo with the lead. Guzman, the Monsignor Pace product. They get it down low to Green, who had to bobble it. Now Manigrasso fires a 3. That's off this time. And Tracy head-checked Kishara Green into one of the NCAA sides. She comes back and fires a 3 and hits
there
it.
She goes.
Tyler Tracy with her first made basket from the field. It's down to a 2-point game, and Guzman loses it out of bounds. It stays with St. Leo. 25 seconds to shoot, and it's a 2-point game. St. Leo with the lead. Guzman will inbound, and Lynn throwing a little wrinkle in here with this 2-3 zone to start the second half. Let's see how it works out for them. They're going to force St. Leo to try and make some outside shots. And that's a turnover off the hands of Manigrasso, and back it goes to Lynn. They have a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3, as we are 3.5 minutes in here in the second half. Substitutions for St. Leo. Gross and Williams check back in. And out of the game go Jackson and Green. So here come the Fighting Knights. Tori Baker running the point. McCaddy back to Baker. Didn't see what she wanted. Now she gets it to Modzarevich. Inside, she goes with a line drive hook shot. It's no good. Baker fights for it, and Lynn comes up with the steal. It's McCaddy to Baker. So they get it back, coming up on 16 minutes left in the second half. Down 2 is Lynn. McCaddy inside, dishes it out. Here's Tracy for 3. Not this time. Offensive rebound to Baker as she pulls it down. Here's McCaddy inside. Nice move. Dish back out to Tracy. Dishes it back out to Baker. Thought about the 3. Back to Tracy. Modzarevich open for another 3. Not this time. McCaddy with the board, the layup, the basket, and the foul.
A very, very well-played series right there.
Oh, you're not
for
kidding.
Lynn University.
And
Very well done.
And a full timeout. 30-second timeout taken by St. Leo as we are tied at 40 with 15:42 to play here in the second half. How about the Lynn Fighting Knights?
Very well done there. A nice series right there on the boards, controlling the boards that whole series what they had down there. And with the exception of, I forgot her name,
Modzarevich, yeah.
Mozarevich's shot, the first shot to start things off, the kind of little wraparound that she tried to do. I don't know what she was thinking there, but
doesn't seem like that's her game.
No, that she needs to be on the outside where she was at. And with the exception of that one shot, they did very well down there, controlling the ball and hitting the open person. The shots didn't fall, but they were hitting the open person.
Sharnika McCaddy is going to go to the line with a chance for a 3-point play. She has 8 points on 4 of 7 from the field and 3 boards. And how about Tori Baker no points in this game, but she has 6 rebounds and 4 assists. So she has been getting after the hustle stats here. We look at the rebounding numbers. St. Leo with a 25-23 edge on the boards. And McCaddy misses the attempt for the three-point play. And back we come, tied at 40. St. Leo with the basketball. Connolly to Manigrasso and back to Connolly. Guzman swings it around. That's Ashlyn Gross with it now. And Lynn has switched out of the two. Are they still in the 2-3? Looks like they're still in it. And they get another turnover. Tyler Tracy is starting to heat up on the defensive end here for the Fighting Knights of Lynn University. McCaddy down low, dishes out to Tracy. 3 on the way. Good. Tyler Tracy. She's got
6 points now.
Or 9 points, actually.
9.
They just updated on us on 2 free from the field, but she said both of those threes in this half. And it's 43-40. Lynn all of a sudden with the lead.
I told you in the first half, if Tracy gets hot, she's going to be their go-to person.
And a 3-second violation on St. Leo, a turnover. Lynn has outscored St. Leo 14-5 here in the second half. They lead by 3 with 14:49 to play. The Fighting Knights, who lost both games in the regular season to St. Leo by a combined 58 points, have a chance to eliminate St. Leo here in their 3rd meeting of the year. Modzarevich with it.
Lynn's not going down without a battle, though.
And here they come. It's inside. That is Baker driving to the hole. She draws the foul. And let's see who the foul is on. I think it's on Ashlyn Gross. That's correct. That is her 3rd foul. And Tori Baker steps to the line where she is an 83% foul shooter. She knocks down the first one.
And that's her first point of the game as well.
Well, Gross, with her 3 fouls, checks out in favor of Lewis. Kenara Lewis from Monsignor Pace High School. Tori Baker, Dillard High School graduate down in Fort Lauderdale in Broward County, knocks down them both, and it's 45-40. This is Lynn's largest lead of the game. Down low they go. Williams blocked, hit the bottom of the basket, no foul call. Back come the Lynn Fighting Knights. Tracy over to Baker. Zakara Bailey's been pretty quiet in this game so far for Lynn, and a 3-second violation called on Lynn. That turns it over to St. Leo with 14:04 to play in the ballgame.
Probably the first mistake they've made thus far since they've come back out, that 3-second violation.
Their defense has been suffocating. They switched over to that 2-3 zone, and it has been working so far on the Lions, who look like they can't get the look that they want. And Modzarevich at 6'3", down in the middle, anchoring that 2-3 zone. Syracuse-esque. Lewis with a pull-up, she hits. That's her first field goal of the game, Denara Lewis. And it's 45-42 now. There's Zakara Bailey with it, averaging 12.5 points per game. She's only got 4 on 2 for 7 shooting. Wonder if she's going to try and get herself going. Baker thought about the 3. 9 seconds to shoot. Looks for McCaddy, and the pass is deflected and stolen by Connolly. Guzman far side to Lewis. She'll fire a 3. Not this time. McCaddy with the rebound. Back and forth we go. 3-point game in favor of the Lynn Fighting Knights. We have a whistle and a timeout taken by Lynn with 13:02 to play in the second half. That takes us to a media timeout. It's 45-42, Lynn with the lead over St. Leo. And this is not what we anticipated, Kevin Baldinger.
No, not at all, especially after, as we said earlier, there was a 50 points difference between the two teams during the last 2 times they met. So an average of 25 points a game, I guess you would say, that they lost by. And Lynn has been really, again, we talk about this in the first game. We talk about it earlier in this game. This is the tournament.
Yep.
And, if you have a team, regardless of what your record is, this is the time of year when if you've gotten better from your first game to this game.
We're going to find out now.
We're going to find But that's what you want to do as a coach.
Exactly.
You want to make your team needs to get, if you've gotten worse, we've got a problem.
Yeah.
But if you're getting better from your first game to your last game, that's the most important thing. And obviously, the last time I saw Lynn play, they were not this good. They were not this well disciplined. Coach, and that was only less than a month ago.
Right. The three-point shot has been helping them out in this game. They're 6 of 16 from beyond the arc. That's 38%. St. Leo only 3 of 13 from three-point range. Leading scorers for Lynn, Modzarevich and Tracy with 9 apiece. 8 for McCaddy, 7 for Carrison. And a whistle and a foul, and that looks to be
Foul committed by number 32,
on
Tracy. Her first.
Kishara Green.
Team's first.
And your 2 leading scorers for Lynn are your 2 perimeter shooters.
Right.
But Lynn is also getting the points. Now they're getting the points in the paint, which was really controlled the last time by St. Leo. St. Leo was dominating in the paint before, and Lynn has kind of shut them down a little bit.
Guillaume misses inside. She checked in during the last timeout, and she gets called for a foul in the backcourt, and she's not happy about it either.
Her third.
Sorry, Kevin, I wanted to update
That's
leading scorers out there. Manigrasso with 19 points on 7 of 13. Williams with 10 on 5 of 7 for St. Leo. 3 fouls on Nina Guillaume, and with 12:45 to play, back comes St. Leo. The dish down low to Connolly, nearly lost it. She's met by a triple team. Down low to Green, kicks it back out. Guzman nearly walked with it. Over to Manigrasso, drives in, pulls up from 15, and that rattles home. She gets the shooter's roll. Teresa Manigrasso has 21 points on 8 of 14, and a timeout taken by St. Leo with 12:29 to play here in the game. They're down 1.
Now, if I'm St. Leo, I'm a little concerned. If I'm Coach Nikki Jesse, I'm a little concerned about my team because instead of them taking some open shots, they're looking for Manigrasso down to shoot the ball.
Right.
And they're trying to get her the ball on every pass is going to her. And I'm a little concerned if the others are not getting involved in the game and they're going to depend on it. Hey, I don't know if this is the proper terminology or not, but Teresa's a stud. I don't know if you can call a female a stud, but she's a stud.
She has been something from a 5'8" senior from Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. Just a little bit in the Bay right there, south of New York City. She's from the community out there over by the Jersey Shore. Season high 30 points at Florida Southern on February 19th. She hasn't had good games against Lynn this year. She's been relatively held in check by the Fighting Knights. She had 10 points in the first matchup on 4 of 10 shooting in January, and then in the second matchup in February, she had only 11 on 4 of 12, though she did have 8 assists. This is the 3rd best scorer in the league this year, so right. Lynn has done a pretty good job of holding her in the first 2 games, and they rewarded themselves by losing by double digits in both of those. But here she's having a pretty good game, but they've managed to shut down pretty much everybody else.
I want to watch and see now what happens after that timeout called by Coach Jesse. I want to see what happens on offense for St. Leo because, like I said, they seem to be just giving her the ball.
Here they go with a full court press, too, and they get a steal. It's Guzman up at the Connolly. She almost takes it out of bounds, gets it back to Guzman. The miss, no foul, and back comes Lynn. It's knocked out of bounds, and it goes to Lynn. Good aggressive defense by Chachi Guzman, the 5'7" sophomore from Pace High School in Miami. But look at that, Kevin. They're going full court press now.
Wasn't it Chachi Di Gregorio or something from Greece? I don't know. That's the last time I've heard that name.
10-second violation, turnover for Lynn.
10-second violation.
So that full court press worked right out of the gate, and now St. Leo has the chance to take the lead back.
Again, the young player panicking behind, not being able to get the ball up over the line.
Yeah. I think they also lost track of the time after the first turnover. They didn't have exactly all the 10 seconds from when they actually inbounded it. So here comes McCaddy back into the game as Coach Washington also has Tiffany Carrison in there as well.
And Coach Washington only has 4 players on her bench.
Kevin Baker's on the bench. That's a 3 by Kenara Lewis, and a huge 3 it is. It gives St. Leo a 47-45 lead. Lewis has 5 points. That's her first 3 of the game. Down low goes Lynn. It's Nina Guillaume. She misses. Offensive rebound to McCaddy. A little unselfish there. Maybe she should have gone back up with it. Here's Tyler Tracy with it. Bailey at the top of the key. 10 to shoot. Played by Lewis. Dumps it down low. Pass was too high. Stolen away. Here comes Guzman. Dishes to Lewis. Lewis thought about pulling up over to Connolly. She'll back it back out, and St. Leo will reset. Manigrasso fakes, drives, puts it up. No, but we have a foul. And the foul looks to be, I think it was on Tracy? Tyler Tracy. So that is her first foul.
I wasn't sure they were going to call it on her or they called it on somebody reaching in on the side.
It'll be Manigrasso at the line. She's 3 for 3 at the line today, and she knocks down the first one. And it will be Tori Baker checking back in for the Fighting Knights. She replaces Nina Guillaume. Guillaume with 6 points, 3 fouls. Gross has 3 fouls. She's the only St. Leo player with 3. Here's a look at the foul trouble, and here's Manigrasso's second free throw. It's good. She's got 22 points to lead all scorers, and it's 49-45. St. Leo with the lead, and the full court press once again. Baker's able to draw the foul around midcourt. And that's on Guzman. That is her first foul. 5 team fouls on St. Leo, 2 on Lynn. And here comes Tori Baker. Baker gets a pick from McCaddy, drives in, has nowhere to go, out top to Carrison. Carrison drives in, gets tied up. It's taken away by Guzman, and back come the Lions. Up ahead, Manigrasso. One dribble with the layup, short. Offensive rebound blocked, and we have a foul. It was Bailey who gets called for the foul.
Foul committed by number 3.
And Kishara Green will step to the line, the senior from Quincy, Florida.
Yeah, Green was a little shocked, but it looked like she was upset with the foul.
Yeah, she came from behind her, yeah.
Yeah, but she got up laughing, and they were joking, so I don't think there's any...
Almost got the shooter's roll on that one.
Yeah, the shooter's bounce.
Green has 8 rebounds to lead all rebounders. Guillaume checks in now for Tracy for Lynn. And Kishara Green, the 6th best rebounder in the conference this year, knocks down the second free throw. She has 5, and it's now 50-45. St. Leo with the lead over Lynn. Do the Fighting Knights have one more run left in them here? Down low they go to McCaddy. They've been using her down low quite a bit, in the strip by Connolly, and she gets it up ahead to Guzman. Nice dish to Lewis. Layup, no. Offensive rebound towards the corner. McCaddy able to save it, but right underneath her own basket to Lewis, who lays it in. What a tough break.
That was a tough break. Again, I think we're seeing some inexperience here with some of the girls. They're getting nervous. I look for Coach Washington within the next couple minutes to probably call out another timeout.
Lynn down 7 with 10 minutes to play in the game. Bailey trying to assert herself. Wild shot, right hand no good, and the rebound, 2 teammates fighting for it, and Connolly, the league's leading rebounder, is able to win out on that one.
Actually, I said Coach Washington call a timeout, but I think the next whistle is going to be an automatic timeout anyway, so she may just be waiting for that.
9:40 to play. Give and go underneath, and Connolly lost it. She's really upset with herself. She had an easy layup, and Lynn will get the ball. Do we have a timeout? No timeout just yet. Reminder, coming up after this game, we have game number 3 in the men's tournament between the 5 and 6 seed Rollins against Nova Southeastern.
And that is going to be a good game because you're talking about 2 good teams.
Baker for 3, rattles out, rebound with one hand pulled down by Green. Up ahead to Lewis. I'm sorry, Kevin.
That's okay. Both teams made improvements throughout the season to get better, and we'll see what happens.
Green able to recover and lay that one in. It's 54-45, and a timeout taken by Lynn with 9:07 left to play, down by 9. And head coach Nikki Washington wants to talk it over.
Yeah, I think Coach Washington wants to get her girls to settle down a little bit. Seeing a lot of nervousness out there again. I think the team got so close, the girls got nervous. They were like, they couldn't believe that they were doing this well, and they started making some bad judgment calls, and Coach Washington's going to settle them down a little bit. And again, I mentioned it in passing. She only has 9 players on her team, so she's playing shorthanded. So she's got to try to spell them as much as she can. But if anybody can do it, it's going to be Coach. So
St. Leo currently on a 12-0 run. They were down 45-42. Actually, they're down 45-40, I beg your pardon. So it's actually a 14-0 run that they are in the midst of right now. And Lynn in quite a bit of a funk. They're shooting 34% from the field. St. Leo's 45%. Fast break points, here's the number for you, Kevin. 10-0 in favor of St. Leo in the fast break department.
Exactly, and I think, and as I said before, that's the 3-point shots that they miss, and none of their players are underneath the rebound, and the rebound's going to to St. Leo, and then they're able to break it with a fast break.
Baker drives in, dishes it back out. Modzarevich to McCaddy. She pulls up from 17, can't get the roll, and Connolly pulls it down. Points in the paint, by the way, 26-14 in favor of St. Leo as well.
Most of those coming in the first half, though.
Here's Manigrasso for 3. That's good. Another 3 for Teresa Manigrasso. She has 26 points. It is a 57-45 St. Leo lead. That's the third 3 for Teresa Manigrasso, coming up on her season high of 30. 3 ball on the way by Modzarevich. That's an air ball. And it will go back to St. Leo. It is a 17-0 run by St. Leo right now with 8:08 left to play. Tyler Tracy checks back in for Lynn. Connolly to Guzman. Back to Connolly. They swing it around. Aaron Higgins is in, the Kenosha, Wisconsin native. Long cross-court pass. Tried to dish it down low to Williams, and it's stolen away. Let's see if Tracy and Lynn can get things going here. Here's Baker driving to the hoop. Scoop shot. No. McCaddy fighting for the board, but no one else there to help her out. Back comes St. Leo the other way. Nice move by Manigrasso. Oh, what a shot by Teresa Manigrasso. She's got 28.
Unbelievable.
59-45, a 19-0 run. We are seeing a clinic from Teresa Manigrasso. She's got 28 points.
Unbelievable young lady. Unreal. She's putting on a show.
Carrison can't get the roll. McCaddy fights for the rebound, pulls it down. It's knocked out of her hands. Here comes Connolly. Look for the hot hand. There she is, Manigrasso. She backs it back out. Connolly wanted to right back, though. She's wide open. No one's guarding her. Now they are guarding her. She drives in. Guzman. And they get it back over. Now here's driving in is Williams. She's blocked. Nice play by Isadora Modzarevich, the Serbian, second in the league in blocks, picks up another one. And Baker finally ends the 19-0 run, cuts it to a 12-point game now, 59-47, 6.5 left to play. Down low, Williams. She's bumped. She's blocked again by Modzarevich. Back comes Lynn again. A little spark from the defensive end. Modzarevich will try a 3. Short this time. Connolly pulls it down.
Yeah, she had a hand in her face. I think they might have actually even tipped the ball on that one.
Coming up on 6 minutes left. Guzman, now the clock is St. Leo's best friend. Down low, Williams, back out. Manigrasso for 3, and that's her season high. 31 points for Teresa Manigrasso. She's got 4 3-pointers, 11 of 18 from the field, and St. Leo jumps out by 15 points now, 62-47.
Big players step up at the big times.
Baker for 3. She answers. That's Baker's first 3. She's got 7. And it's back to a 12-point game. 5.5 left to play. Does Lynn have one last spurt left in them here? See, the body language is a little lacking in some places, and a foul called on Modzarevich as Williams had position down low.
And we've got another timeout going on as well.
And there we go. Yeah, it is a media timeout taken with 5:21 left to play, 62-50. St. Leo with the lead over Lynn. A reminder, coming up next, Game 3 of the tournament, we head back over to the men's side of the Sunshine State Conference tournament here. Rollins, the number 5 seed, taking on the 6 seed Nova Southeastern.
I'm going to jump out, and I'm going to let Victor Anderson come in and take my place in that game.
It'll be yours truly and Victor calling that game. And then later on tonight, stick around, 7:30 p.m., the nightcap. Game number 4, we are back on the women's side of the bracket. 5 seed Barry taking on 6-seeded Florida Tech.
And who do we have doing that one? Is that you? No, that's Victor. And
Negative. That's Victor
and Michelle, right?
And Michelle Hunter. That's correct.
Michelle. Yeah, I knew Michelle was due in.
I just want to go over the quick schedule for everybody. We got 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow, 2 on Friday night, starting at 5. 4 more on Saturday, and then the championship games on Sunday. For more information, log on to sunshinestateconference.com or follow us on Twitter, D2SSC. D2SSC is the Twitter handle. So back we come. 62-50 the score. St. Leo with the lead, 5:21 left to play. And at the line for the Lions.
Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of heavy feet and hanging heads
slumped
right now
shoulders
from those Lynn players.
And Chelsea Williams will be at the line shooting 2.
Chelsea Williams.
Williams has 11 in the game now, looking for point number 12. 5 of 9 from the field. And she misses that one, and the rebound to Modzarevich. So Lynn with the basketball, down 13. They need a run, and they need it now with 5 minutes to go. Bailey with it. Baker looking for a pick, doesn't see it. St. Leo in man-to-man right now, not taking any chances. Modzarevich called for the charge. That is the second foul on Isadora Modzarevich, the Serbia native. And, she had such good success shooting from the outside earlier in this game, Kevin, and now she tries to get inside. She gets called for the charge.
That's not her game. I mean, with that size, it should be, but that's not her game.
So St. Leo up 13 with the ball, under 5 minutes left to play. Guzman at the top of the key. Manigrasso's there at the top. She has it now. Cross court to Lewis. 10 to shoot. Guzman back to Manigrasso. 3 on the way. Good again for Teresa Manigrasso. 34 points. Her 5th 3 of the game, and it's 66-50.
Is this a Charlotte in the Heat?
This is amazing. I tell you, LeBron she is the LeBron of this tournament so far. Nice move by Zakara Bailey. And Lynn's leading scorer, Bailey, not a very good game so far. Only 6 points on 3 of 9 from the field. Despite that, her team down 14. You still feel like they have a shot, especially if they're able to get things going on defense. Knocked out of bounds, it will go over, or it will stay with St. Leo, and they decide to call a timeout with 4:03 left to play. 66-52, St. Leo with the lead with 4:03 left to play.
Yeah, Lynn just doesn't have the I don't want to say the ability, but they just don't have the players.
It looked like they're running out of gas.
Yeah, they just don't have the players to match up with St. Leo right now. Running out of gas. When you've got again, I don't know if it's the proper term for a female, but when you've got a stud like Manigrasso,
right,
scoring like she's scoring, what has she got? 34 points. 34
points on 12 of 19 from the field, 5 of 9 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you just, it's kind of like a knife in your heart.
It's
you
really,
don't have a lot of, there's not much you can do because you can't stop her.
Right.
Everything she's putting up is going in, so the only thing that's going to stop her is when they put her on the bench.
It's a new career high for her. Her previous career high was 31 back in February of last year against Nova Southeastern. This is her new career high, 34 points. Back to action we go as we're under 4 minutes left to play. 14-point game. Down low, and missing the shot underneath is Keshara Green, and back comes Lynn the other way.
And if we get her on the post-game show, I need you to ask her. She's had to play on the playground with some boys. I don't care.
Nina Guillaume unable to get the basket underneath, and back comes St. Leo coming up on 3.5.
There's guys that aren't as good as that young lady is.
I tell you, she can shoot. It's really something. This is a dangerous St. Leo team. It's the winningest season in St. Leo history this year. And, you know, I know that they're only the 4 seed, but this is a very dangerous team that the rest of the field has to watch out for in this tournament. Bailey. Back over to Tyler Tracy. She fires a 3. It's 3-ball time for Lynn. They got to get points in a hurry. It's knocked out of bounds, and we have a foul. I think we have a loose ball foul on Lynn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on Sharnika McCaddy. That's her first. I thought it was out of bounds initially, but it was a loose ball foul called on Lynn with 3:04 left. Carrison checks in now for Nina Guillaume. Carrison provided the spark for Lynn.
And she really hasn't taken many shots in the second half.
Yeah, at one point Lynn had a 45-40 lead with about 13 minutes left to play. And then after that, it was a 19-0 St. Leo run, and the dish in the basket.
Well executed plays.
Keshara Green with the hoop, and we're under 3 minutes left to play, 68-52. Long ball on the way, no good by Baker, and back comes St. Leo. So the St. Leo Lions, assuming things hold up, will win their 19th game of the year, extending their record. Nice dish from Guzman, and in and out for Keshara Green. They will extend their school record to 19 wins this season. Tracy bats it back out to Baker. Now they go back to Tracy. 15 to shoot. Nice move with the lefty hook. No good. And the rebound to Connolly. This senior-laden team for St. Leo. 5 seniors on the roster for the Lions. Senior experience in tournament time, Kevin Baldinger, really pays off, doesn't it?
Can't be beat. You can't ask for anything more. And again, a very young team with Lynn.
Lewis hits. Under 2 minutes left to play. 70-52, 18-point game. And we have a timeout and a couple of substitutions. And let's see, we actually have wholesale substitutions for
St. Leo.
A couple of squads, or both squads. Looks like Jackson and Gross check in. Lynn did not, I beg your pardon, Kevin. Nina Guillaume checked in for Lynn during that last timeout. So, back we go with 1:40 to play. And a 70-52 ball game for St. Leo. Baker inside, Bailey inside, misses that one. And back comes St. Leo. With the basketball is Aaron Higgins, the backup point guard. And St. Leo takes a timeout. Gabby Ortiz will check in. And she replaces Teresa Manigrasso, who checks out with 34 points, a new career high on 12 of 19 from the field, 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. What a game for that young lady.
What an amazing athlete. Just so impressed with her. Much improved over she was good last year, but much improved over last year.
Jump ball, tie up, and the possession arrow keeps it on this end with St. Leo.
And I think a lot of it has to do with having been here before.
Right.
I mentioned it with Lynn. They haven't been here before. St. Leo has been here before. They've played in the arena. They got a little bit of an idea what they're up against.
Lions with the ball, 1:19 left to play. Wild pass that time is stolen away, and back come the Fighting Knights. 1:11 left. Guillaume with a nice catch, nice move, met by the defender, but actually went back up and scored on Melissa Jackson. So how about Nina Guillaume, who has 8 points in this ball game. Lewis, under a minute to play. Driving in and unable to score is Gabby Ortiz. The St. Leo men's team really wanted her to get that point. Back goes the other way is Tiffany Carrison. It's no good. And St. Leo comes out of it with 39 seconds left to play. A little full court press and a steal by Baker. So good hustle that time. Here's a 3-ball on the way by Bailey. That's good. Zakara Bailey has 9 on 4 of 10 from the field. But it looks to be too little too late. 70-57, under 30 seconds left to play. And St. Leo with the basketball. Gabby Ortiz drives to the hole, misses, but she will go to the line. How about the St. Leo men's team over here to our right, Kevin? That she must have a bunch of fans over there on the men's squad because they get up every time she has the ball. They want her to get a bucket. Gabby Ortiz at the line, who scored a grand total of 3 points this season. She's from Orlando, Celebration High School graduate, and the lefty misses the first foul shot. She is now one of 6 at the line for the season. Let's see if she can get one more.
The guys on the bench giving her encouragement as she attempts her foul shots.
And that right there is one of the fun things about having the men's and the women's tournament in the same place at the same time. I wish more leagues did this. 18 seconds to play. Shot clock is off. Carrison pulls up, in and out that time, and the rebound to Melissa Jackson of St. Leo, and that will just about wrap it.
Yeah, the Lynn girls, you can see, look at their faces, you can see they're just not.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
they had a 45-40 lead in this game, but then a 19-0 St. Leo run really put them away. Final score 70-57, St. Leo with the victory over Lynn. The Lions go to 19-8 on the season, and they advance to play the winner of Barry and Florida Tech, who will meet each other in Game 4